Hi, everybody, and welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're back, or if it's your first time, welcome. I like to tell you stories and give you encouraging words on your faith journey as I share dreams that God has given me, words of wisdom, and a whole lot of fun along the way. And today, I wanted to tell you that this summer I turned 69. My husband asked me what I wanted for my birthday, and I said, I want a rocking chair. And it wasn't because I'm getting older that I wanted a rocking chair. It was because I wanted to slow things down and take that time to just sit and be with the Lord at the end of the day or in the beginning of the day, and just to thank Him for my blessings. And then also to use it other times when my kids are here, when we can sit out on the deck and just talk about life and what things are going on in their lives. And especially my favorite, when the grandkids are over and they're just sitting around and I get to find out all the things that they're interested in. And I get to ask them about what they're doing and how things are going, and being just a great supporter of all three of them, who I love very much. I did a painting with my animals that I paint on Buttercup Farm. And as I have told some of you before, it's a place where I find peace when I paint. And so I started painting farm animals. And I wanted to show you this painting. I'll get out of the way here. This is a painting of prayers in the moonlight. The animals on Buttercup Farm gather every night at the end of the day when the moonlight is there, and they come and they say their prayers. And it's such a peaceful time on the farm. And as the creator of Buttercup Farm, it's fun because I can make up these stories that are important to me and have the animals do those things in the paintings, that I can share that message with all of you. Growing up, I remember that everyone on our street went to church except my family. Now, fortunately, my mom told me stories of Jesus when I was just a little girl, and it just ignited in my heart this love for Jesus that I've always had. And across the street from our house, there was a big patio. There were about 4 families that lived there that were all related. And at the end of the day, after their dinner, they would come out and gather in this patio. It was kind of in the middle of the yard, and it was filled with rocking chairs. There had to be like 8 or 10 of them there. And at night, I could hear them talking. I couldn't hear everything, but I could hear them laughing and having a good time, just their family gathering together. And I would think, what a special thing that is. How special that is. And now as I have kids and grandkids of my own, I just love our time that we can share together. And it can't be every night, but it sure is fun and nice when we can. In the Bible, in Hebrews chapter 10, verses 24 and 25, it tells us that we should gather. We should gather in worship. And it makes me think of church. And it makes me think about the churches that I'm going to right now that have an older congregation and very little children. And I can't speak for all the churches, but it breaks my heart to not see those kids in the pews, and to know that I grew up without that too. When I had my babies, I wanted them to know Jesus, and I started going to church with them, and I learned as they learned, and I grew into the field of children's ministry and loved every minute of it. And now I'm trying to reach all the kids out there in the world to let them know about this wonderful, wonderful Jesus that is there for all of us. And so I guess my message today is to gather in any way that you can with the ones that you love, and to go back to church if you're not, to give it another chance, and to just be in a place where we can all worship together and love the Lord with all our heart and put Jesus first, and figure out all the other things in our lives that are going on that we use as excuses of why we can't go to worship, and put God first. Step into that, and then unwind, no matter how old you are, in that rocking chair, and just rock away and find the peace and share your love with those around you. For God says it is what we should do. And God is so good. And I love Jesus with all my heart. And I pray that you feel that today, and you share his love with everyone he brings along your path. So I pray peace for you. I pray the love of the Lord for you. And I love sharing my paintings with you and my characters, and I hope you enjoy them too. So may you find blessings today in everything that you do. And I'll see you real soon back on the channel. Bye-bye.